you're in your 20s, you don't have any business chasing boyfriend and girlfriend if you're not chasing investments. And I'm talking about two major kind of investments: assets and experiences. Assets will grow your money, experiences will grow the person making the money. And today I'm going to be breaking it down for you so that you can know very profitable investment that you should be making in your 20s so that you can relax in your 30s. Let's get started. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Unyeka Adedayo. I'm a full stack marketer and community builder. If this is your first time landing on this channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Now to today's conversation. How can you invest in your 20s? Well, I have all the answers for you. Remember I said you need to invest in assets and you also need to invest in experience. So I'm going to take it one after the other. Now, under investing in assets, you need to invest in things like stocks. Yeah, some of you have most likely heard about this, and trust me, there is more where that came from. But stocks are one of the ways that you can grow your money in the long term. I use a platform called Bamboo to invest in stocks, and I'm going to drop my referral link in the description below so that you can use it to just download the app and start investing. You can buy stocks of companies that you love, for instance, Apple, Tesla, Google, Nvidia, so many other organizations out there. Now, number two, crypto. Now, I'm not talking about you just putting your money in a shit coin. No, that's not what we're doing here. When you're investing in crypto, you are doing your research to identify very good tokens that are going to perform well over a period of time. Now, for some persons, this token is Bitcoin. For some other persons, it is stablecoin. Whichever one that you do your research on and decide to buy, that is completely fine. But look out for assets that are very, very profitable and useful, and then invest in it for the long term. Now, number three, real estate. When you go to Google and search what makes 80% of millionaires, it's going to tell you one thing: real estate. Now, real estate can be properties, it can be lands, it can be you even investing in rentals. So there are some people who flip houses, they buy houses and then they rent it out, or they buy it and then they resell, or they buy it and they're using it for Airbnb and stuff like that. Real estate is what makes 80% of millionaires. So if you are in your 20s, you want to make sure that you work hard on getting a landed property. The next thing you want to invest in are small and medium sized businesses. In the past, I have invested in the confectionery business, even in agriculture at some point, right? And it was so remarkable because I was getting monthly income, and after a period of time, I also got my capital back. So you can look out for small and medium sized businesses around you, maybe your friends or friends of friends who are building or creating small and medium sized businesses, and be a partner. They're going to give you a certain percentage month on month, and maybe after a year, you can get your capital back, depending on what arrangements that you all have. Now, another thing that you can invest in is agriculture. Not many people like agriculture because it's like, oh, you're doing a lot of work. Well, I'm not going to tell you not to invest in agriculture. It's actually very profitable because people have to eat. So if you can get like a farm and get people to manage it, and when you have produce, you resell for profit, that is one way to go in the aspect of agriculture. There's also something called corporate investments. Now, I'm not talking about your ajo. No, that's not what we're talking about here. Or maybe group savings. No, you can use a platform like Piggyvest. Piggyvest usually would highlight already vetted assets that you can invest in. So they've done their own background check and due diligence. They have like all the information about the company, and then they put out the company's stock offering out there. Just go to your Piggyvest. You're going to see different investment options, and you can choose which one you want to invest in for as little as 5,000 naira. And for me, I like that one because you can just put in a small amount there and leave it for a long time. Something else that you can invest in your 20s under the asset category is gold. You can buy gold jewelry, store it for a period of time, and then resell it at a higher price. That's another way to go. The last thing I'll talk about under this category is digital product. So if you can create a digital product and host it on a marketplace like maybe Seller, Sellfany, whichever platform, and you're going to get people purchasing this over time. So it just gives you like another source of passive income. Now, on the aspect of experiences, remember we said assets are those things that help your money grow. Experiences are those things that grow you as a person intellectually, in terms of like your exposure and things like that. Now, under this category, I'm going to talk about first investing in relationships. People are so important. Building social capital will help you a lot. There are so many things that your money cannot buy, but assets and people will help you get. So you want to make sure that you are investing in building the right relationships. The next thing that I'll talk about is investing in exposure. Pay to attend high networking events. Pay to be in meetings where very high profile people are speaking. Pay to access certain privileges, right? Because you don't know what it unlocks for you as an individual. So look out for many opportunities like that that you can just put a small amount on and see massive rewards. One of them that I'm willing to try right now is Access Exclusive. As an Access Bank user, you can actually get Access Exclusive. You get priority access at the bank. You're treated like VIP. You get access to lounges, Access Bank lounges, or even airport lounges, both locally and in over 1,200 airports around the world. You get movie tickets every single month, two movie tickets. You also get invited to like boardroom discussions and so many interesting things. Like it's amazing what that unlocks for you. So personally, I want to invest in that. Now, under this category of investments in experiences, we have investing in exposure, travel, volunteer to do stuff, read interesting books, try new things, right? It makes you an interesting person and it gives you a lot of ideas. It exposes you to a world of possibilities and creativity. And then the most important thing, investing in yourself. As an individual in your 20s, you want to spend as much time as possible investing in yourself, both intellectually by learning new skills or even taking new courses, investing in your health, going to the gym, fitness, things like that. Invest in yourself. You can't enjoy all these things that we've just mentioned if you don't invest in yourself. So this is one of the most important thing that you have to invest in your 20s. So this is everything we're going to be talking about today. If you have questions around anything at all that I've just said, make sure that you ask in the comment section and I'll definitely respond. And if you have some more suggestions on, things to invest in your 20s, please also put it in the comment section and make sure that you subscribe. Bye.